Welcome back to our daily news update, bringing you the latest headlines from around the world. Now let's begin.
San Francisco real estate market disaster expert. San Francisco residential real estate is dead, commercial is deader, Dolly Lenz added. The Golden City has been no stranger to the volatile housing market, but one New York City real estate powerhouse led by mother-daughter team Dolly and Jenny Lenz warns San Francisco is now a disaster for the industry. It was once the jewel and the crown. San Francisco was our personal favorite city, our client's favorite city. The jewel and the crown is a disaster. Dolly Lenz real estate CEO Dolly Lenz said on The Klama'n Countdown, Thursday. Several huge hoteliers have given back the keys to the lenders, Dolly added. They just said, you know what, I give up. I paid $1.5 billion. You gave me a $700 million loan. I can't afford to make the payments, and you're not going to refinance. In June, Park Hotels. 024-room Park 55 San Francisco properties and expects to remove them from its portfolio, citing several major challenges in the California city. In its June investor presentation, Park Hotels cited ongoing concerns over safety and security as part of its rationale for giving up on the two prominent San Francisco hotels, and said the move would save $30 million a year in interest payments and some $200 million in maintenance expenses over the next 5 years. The problem is we're scared that this is going to cause contagion. Managing Director Jenny Lenz said. So if this is happening in one building, then another hotel. And these banks can't afford to keep them on the balance sheets. They're going to have to take them back and sell them quickly. That's going to cause more supply, which is going to cause prices to come down. San Francisco is a disaster both in commercial and in residential, she added. Dolly Lenz real estate CEO Dolly Lenz and Managing Director Jenny Lenz claim the San Francisco real estate market is a disaster. Fox Business, Fox News. Park's departure comes amid a growing exodus of retailers fleeing downtown San Francisco for various reasons as the city continues to struggle with retail theft, homelessness and a raging drug crisis. Companies including AT. And according to the real estate expert, is worse than people think. It's worse because a lot of the news isn't out there yet, Dolly said. They're trying to work with the owners of these properties to say, look, we'll give you a short-term extension. Let's work this out. But the owners are saying, no, I can't afford this. So unless you give me half an interest rate like I had before or we do something else, very creative, I can't afford to keep this and continue to maintain it. Jenny added that many of the loans in commercial real estate are coming due within the next 18 months. We're going to see how this plays out. And if you just sit on the sidelines, you can make 5.5% on a 6-month T-bill that's being paid handsomely for doing absolutely nothing. So are you really going to invest in residential, commercial? You're not. You're going to be on the sidelines, Jenny said. While the commercial side struggles, the real estate experts pointed out that said luxury space is an area that is performing well despite the overall market issues. In New York City, for example, homes above $2 million are still seeing success. It's crazy. It's all headline. So New York, 2 recent sales this week. $50 million for one downtown condo, $52 million for another downtown condo over $10,000 a foot. These recently sold for around $30. So a $20 million bump in 5 years. It's crazy, she said. Unfortunately for the average consumer, they're still plagued by high mortgage rates, Jenny noted. They're at about 7% for a 30-year fixed. High median home price at about $430,000, which is about 32% higher than just a couple of years ago. So we really can't get a break if you're the average consumer or first-time home buyer, and they're just plagued by high inflation. It's really bad. According to the latest data from Freddie Mac, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate is at 6.96% for the week ending July 13, up from the same time last year at 5.51%. Recent inflation data showed prices cooling as the Consumer Price Index climbed 3% on an annual basis. Core inflation. however, remained higher at 4.8%, showing both inflation numbers well above the Federal Reserve's target of 2%. Dolly pointed out how prices, particularly in Florida, are driving buyers away from the market. Florida's very good, if not great. It's just about at the peak, which is almost the bad news because prices have gone up so quickly that people are being priced out of the market, she warned. They're showing up 9 months later and saying, "Oh, remember that apartment I sold for $2 million? Can we go visit another one like that? Well, now it's 3.5. So they're like, wait a minute, it was just $2 million. Fox Business' Breck Dumas, Megan Henney and Aislinn Murphy contributed to this report.
Subscribe to my YouTube news channel now. Providing accurate and reliable information on the latest hot events. Join the community for exchanging opinions and learning from each other. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss out on the latest videos. Let's explore the world of information together.